guys, it's Kelly, and welcome to the cartoons. This one we're doing Cartoon Network shows now. This stupid child which I'm gonna give you 22 Cartoon Network shows I watched as a kid, and I'm sure you guys heard if that was big and that I really loved. So yeah, let's get started. And also I'm combining Cartoon Network and PBS kids. So yeah, here we go. Powerpuff Girls. You guys have to know Powerpuff Girls. The three little girls. It's like Bubbles, Blossom. What's the green one's name? I can't think of. Bubbles, Blossom. I'm sure you guys are probably yelling at your screens like it's just Buttercup. Buttercup. That's what. Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup. And I butchered his name, but Dexter's Laboratory. I'm sure you guys know Dexter's Laboratory. So that was a big show. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I can't whistle. But everyone watched Ed, and Eddie. That was like the go-to show growing up. Tell me it wasn't. Johnny Bravo. Now, honestly, I don't remember watching this show too much. But I do remember the show. I watched it a little bit, but, you know. But yeah, Johnny Bravo. Hey, pretty mama. Right, is that what you used to say? Hey, pretty mama. Guys, I'm sorry. Courage the Calorie Dog. Wearing the t-shirt. That's him. Courage, right there. That show, I don't understand how it was a freaking kid show. It was the creepiest-ish ever. Like, think about all the monsters. You know? Like, if you look up some monsters, even till this day, me as a 21-year-old, some of them still creep me out, but I don't know how that show was for kids. Like, I don't understand it, but it was a good show, but looking back at it, it was creepy. But I liked it. Me and my mom watched that show all the time. That's why the show was like one of my favorites as a kid. What else? Codename Kids Next Door. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 were the main ones. Then you have the others. That was a good show. I liked it. And they had that group of people that was like the bad ones. Had like the dude with the helmet, with like a football helmet. It was like 5 of them. I forget what they were called, but yeah, that was a good show. That's another show I didn't watch a whole lot. Like, I watched it, but like, you know what I mean? Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. I have Scooby-Doo dolls over there, 2 of them, because my brother was obsessed with Scooby-Doo, and you guys probably seen in my videos, my Scooby-Doo blanket, right there. Yes, it's raw now because it was my brother's, because he was obsessed with Scooby-Doo when he was a kid. He even gave me pajamas that he used to have that I wore when I was little. But yeah, Scooby-Doo, loved. Next one is Arthur. Now, I thought Arthur was PBS, but when I googled it, because I googled all these like Cartoon Network 90s and 2000s, and he's in there about Arthur too. It's a bear walking. It's a wonderful kind of day. Hey. But yeah, Tom and Jerry too. Tom and Jerry's been around forever, but Tom and Jerry was the ish too. I love Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. What's next? Looney Tunes. You know, when they were all babies. I didn't watch, you know, the other version of Looney Tunes. What was it I forget what it's called, but they were all, you know, grown up, you could say, with Daffy Duck and all them. I never watched the other one. I only really watched Looney Tunes. I love Bugs Bunny. And what's up, Doc? Fun fact too about Looney Tunes. My sister Gloria, you seen a video? She used to be obsessed with Tweety. When she used to live here when I was little, her room was Tweety Bird. So yeah. Another one of my favorites right here, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Love that show with the Grim Reaper. Again, it's kind of rare for that to be a kid show, because with the Grim Reaper and Grim Reaper, as you know, it's like death. So that's another weird one for a kid show. But it was like that creepy for a kid show, for it to do with the Grim Reaper. It was a good show. I watched a lot of it. My Gym Partner was a Monkey. This was one of the ones, to give an example, which I could picture in my head, but I couldn't think of the name until I saw it. I was like, oh yeah. That was a good show too. I'm pretty sure that one, like, he was the only human in that school, and it's like all animal school, I believe. Camp Lazlo, that was another big one. He was a monkey, I believe, right? That's what the last one was. I don't know. That was one of the ones I watched when I was kind of an older, like 9, 10 range, 8 even. So, the Regular Show I loved. That ended years ago, but that was only on, I believe, for 3 or 4 seasons, but it was such a good show. I loved it. I remember when they would show the trailer for it before it even started. It was so good. The Regular Show. Like, what? Remember that, guys? Guys, Regular Show was this shit. Teen Titans. I watch, the Teen Titans that they play. Okay, then. They play now. And they watch the old one from like early 2000s. They all look different, But, well, Teen Titans Go, that's what the one they do now. That's the one I watched a lot. I think I might watch the regular Teen Titans too as a kid. I don't exactly remember. Goosebumps. Goosebumps, was more on creepier side. I loved it. That wasn't really a cartoon, but it wasn't a cartoon. But they had the books too with O.L. Stein, so that was a good one. I love Goosebumps. I used to have a Goosebumps lunchbox with the thermos. It was cool. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. That was a show that wasn't long. Those of you who don't know, that was the little boy Flapjack, and there's Captain Knuckle. I don't know what he was. He was this blue guy with like a red captain uniform on, and both of them lived in this whale named Bubby. It's this blue whale that lived in like the whale's mouth, They always wanted to go to Candy Island, and they never had money. It was a good show. It was kind of, if you watch it, you might thought it was kind of more on the creepiest side. Even looking back, and it was kind of weird. But I loved that show too. I watched it. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I know that was a big one. I loved it. I used to have a T-shirt. But yeah, I love Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That was a show I watched quite a bit. Krypto the Superdog. Who doesn't know Krypto the Superdog? That was the one I didn't watch a whole lot, but I remember it. What else? Chowder. That was a good one. It was like with Mongol. I can never say his name. The cook, he was blue guy. Chowder. And my favorite character was Schnitzel. He always go water, 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 water. I love Schnitzel on Chowder. Guys, I'm telling you, like Flapjack, Chowder. If you guys didn't watch them, check them out. YouTube, they're really good. These last two, Total Drama Island. They have a lot of like spin-offs of them too. Like now they have Total Drama Mama, which is them as kids in like this daycare, which Chef was like the guy who takes care of them. Total Drama Island was like this cartoon game show. A bunch of teenagers go on a show. They have to do kind of disgusting things, whether it was eating bugs or like these disgusting things or dangerous things. It was an entertaining show, but it was kind of, it wasn't necessarily someone like if you have a weak stomach, you know what I'm saying? But it was still a good show. And then the last, and 16, that was a good show. It was these 16, he's just 3 boys, 3 girls. They were always in this mall because they worked at the mall. They always meet up at this one place where one girl worked. That was like this lemonade place. It was a good show too. But yeah, 16. That was not one I watched a whole lot because by the time like Total Drama Island and 16 came out, I was kind of older, so I wasn't necessarily. I was probably watching a lot like Zoe 101, even though it's old, but like those type of shows, not too much cartoons anymore. But I still watched them. And the last one is Johnny Test. He had like those twin sisters, Susan and Mary. They, were like scientists. And they was doing experiments, and he had the talking dog he was friends with. He always get into trouble. But yeah, those were 22 Cartoon Network shows. And now on to PBS, guys. PBS Sesame Street. We all know I loved Elmo with the fish Dorothy, because Dorothy was my grandma's name. But yeah, Elmo, Snuffleupagus, Oscar the Grouch, Grover, Cookie Monster, Big Bird. Did I say? Yeah, I said Oscar the Grouch. I don't remember. And then I didn't put up Muppets too. I just thought of. I didn't really watch that. Dragon Tales. Fun fact about Dragon Tales: Jennifer Lopez's 2 kids, Max and Emmy, are actually named from Dragon Tales because the 2 kids in Dragon Tales was Max and Emmy. I don't remember that show too much. I watched when I was little. That's why. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. Barney, I love Barney as a kid. Barney was my shit as a kid. Barney. I didn't add, anyways, yeah, Barney and Friends. I had, Baby Bop and BJ. Then they had that orange one, I forgot his name. The Wiggles. Choo, choo, chugga, big red car. We'll travel here, we'll travel far. Wiggles. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I was looking at Mr. Rogers. It started in 1968 and it ended in 2003. So if some of your parents, if they're in their 40s or even early 50s, they might remember Mr. Rogers from their childhood. So, So I asked them with older siblings too. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. One thing about Mr. Rogers I hated was that puppet town that had Mr. Rogers had that that trolley that went into the puppet town. I never liked puppets. Puppets always creep me out. Never liked that. I don't know about you guys. Caillou. My mom never cared for Caillou. She called him a little brat. I mean, I guess now looking back he was, but I like Caillou. There's been like conspiracy theories that like he has cancer, which it kind of makes sense everything about. Cause think about how many kids do you know who is bald? I don't know. I like Caillou. Teletubbies. A lot of people find Teletubbies creepy. I was watching the Teletubbies last night a little bit, like their theme song. Freaking baby son, you know, it was cute. But I mean, I just wanted to hug him because it looks so soft and squishy. Even though, if you guys didn't know, Teletubbies actually, if you see them in real life, they're like 10 feet tall. But, there's what, Dipsy? No. Right? No. I know Poe. But yeah, I liked the Teletubbies as a kid. I know, I think my mom did kind of find him creepy and stuff, but I love Teletubbies. Even though I kind of don't remember them a whole lot, I just know I used to watch them. And the last one from PBS, sorry if I missed any from PBS, but Clifford the Big Red Dog. I have a stuffed animal of Clifford. If I missed any, you guys, please let me know in the comments, shows you remember as a kid. But yeah, PBS Kids, man. So yeah, that was Cartoon Network and PBS shows. And then I'm gonna be doing the Disney one, but Disney ain't coming out till tomorrow, so that video, but everything's being recording today. Happy May the 4th, guys. May the 4th be with you. And I'm pretty sure Princess Todd from the Shay Todd's birthday is today, or Avia. And I believe she's 15, so happy birthday to Avia. Out there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy these. You know, and I think I'm happier doing it separately, because maybe like if you guys didn't really watch Cartoon Network, you guys don't have to watch it. You can just watch Nickelodeon and Disney. Because I feel like Cartoon Network is the one that wasn't the most popular one. You always see, you know, Disney Channel and Nickelodeon and everything, but you never see much of Cartoon Network. So, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you want to see more types of videos like this, it doesn't have to be TV shows. It can be whatever else. You know, I don't mind doing top 10 videos, you know. But if you guys enjoyed, hopefully you bring back a lot of memories for you, a lot of childhood memories from your favorite TV shows. Anyways, love you guys. Follow me on my socials, sign my YouTube petition. Follow Colin and subscribe to Josh, subscribe to Rich, my #AGP, subscribe to Chad Sullivan, subscribe to me, because I want to get live stream back, and I love doing this so much. I want to continue to do for you guys. And I love you guys so much. My randomers, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.